Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the trade analysis for 29 September and a trade review of what happened today. Today everything worked well. The way I analyzed, it helped me, and the trade went pretty well. We made pretty decent profits of 11,000. Let's just see a trade review of what happened today. See, the moment we went higher to the all-time high levels and the previous day high and R1 didn't break, this itself was a very good shot with CPR and the lower levels as the target. But I could enter only due to personal reasons. I could enter only after 12, as I'll be busy the next 2 weeks. I will be able to only trade after 12:30. So I got an entry once this S1 and previous day low broke, right? I thought we are going to fill this gap and probably hit S2 and probably take support at this level at around 37,700, because we had a pretty good support previously. So I did short here, exit here, but we dipped even further. So anybody who shorted early in the morning would have made big bucks today. And based on my analysis, I had a strong feeling even on the OI data that we will reverse from over here 37,500. But we did slip some more. Even we had this line marked yesterday in our analysis based on the previous price action. Based on this price action, we had a line where the price could take support possibly. So it did, and then the price gave a pretty surprising move. This last up move, right, in the 1 hour was pretty surprising for me. Didn't expect an up move so much. Once the 37,500 broke, my next target was 37,300 for sure. But I did expect we'll take support here but not get such a big bounce. And if you observe, this bounce is almost 700 points just in 2:15 minutes. Half an hour we have bounced 730 points. It's more than 60%, 80% of the fall that we had today was recovered in the last half an hour, or in the last 2 hours, 1 hour or so. And this type of violent moves happens because it's monthly expiry. Based on my experience, whenever you close to the monthly expiry, right, since Thursday is the monthly expiry, September month, we will see moves like this because a lot of short positions get closed, a lot of long positions get closed. So that's why these violent moves will be there. Even tomorrow it might be pretty similar to today. We might get violent moves. So the best thing to do is book quick profits. Now coming to the trade possibilities for tomorrow. See, as of now, the global market is where the US market has not yet opened. I'm recording this at about 6:40. The US market opens at 7 o'clock. We'll see how the US market opens. As of now, the futures, the European futures and the Dow futures are pointing negative. And SGX Nifty is also showing a 20-point gap down. So based on these available data at this moment, we can expect a slight gap down tomorrow. So that my trade possibilities for tomorrow is, see, if we get a gap down, okay, somewhere between the CPR and this, wait for a dip until this S1 or previous day low and see if this low holds. If this low holds, yeah, we could see a good move on the upside. That is one possibility. And the second one is, if we get a gap up above the CPR, say we get a gap up somewhere in this region, we'll wait and see if we again come back to this zone of 38,300 and see if we get a strong selling like how we got today. If we get a candle like that, yeah, probably we'll take a shot again in this area. And the long trade will be, this resistance line will be there. The long trade will be if this previous day high and R1 is broken on the upside. But over here we'll have to be very careful. There is a possibility that we can get a breakout, and the moment we hit this 38,500 level, there can be a sharp sell-off again. So we'll have to go with a very tight stop loss, probably one candle stop loss, that is like, say you enter at this red candle short, immediately the low of the candle or the high of the candle will be your stop loss. So that's a way of keeping a tight stop loss. We'll have to go with a tight stop loss for levels above this 38,300. That is my plan for tomorrow. But in case we get a dip and this level holds, right, it'll be like a double bottom, press previous day low, S1 is holding, we could get a bounce back. See, this dip was expected. I was reiterating in my videos that in hourly, in whichever time frame you see, there is divergence, and that's the reason it's not looking that bullish, Bank Nifty. So we did get a good dip and a good recovery also. So the best thing to do tomorrow, based on the volatility, right, as it could be volatile just like today, my plan is, as I told you before, I can only trade post 12 due to personal reasons for next 2 weeks. So I'll be missing the first chunk of the move. It's only after 12 I'll be able to log into trade. So by then I'll have some move in the day's move will be there, so it'll be easy for me to analyze. So tomorrow for me the best trade would be is just trade the CPR levels. If we go until this previous day high R1, get a strong signal short, or if we come towards this pivot, get a good signal to buy, we can buy and go long. The same on the downside. If we come until the CPR level and get a strong signal to sell, probably we can sell at the CPR level with the lower levels as the target. And also if we come until this S1 previous day low, get a good support, we can think of buying. So I'll only look to enter at any of the CPR levels. That's my plan for tomorrow in Bank Nifty. I was bearish when this move came, but this move has really confused a lot of people, including me. So for tomorrow, it's best to just trade for intraday. It's just best to enter and exit based on the CPR levels. Let's just look at the open interest for Bank Nifty. See, we still have a good resistance at 38,000 and a good support at 37,500. So in case we get a dip, yeah, 37,500 can hold, and 37,000 is very strong. Like, it's not going to be easy to break 37,000. But just in case the previous day low breaks, right, this level breaks tomorrow on the downside, if the global market is bearish, we could be filling even this gap. Like how we filled this gap today, we could even come down to fill this gap and take support at 37,000. If for that this low has to break, or if we get a shot at higher levels, and if we break like how we fell today, if we fall, that will be a pretty good trade, but it will be difficult to trade that. So this for Bank Nifty. Let's have a check at the Nifty chart. Nifty was more surprising. Bank Nifty, I had a view that we will bounce from 37,500 for sure. So it was not surprising that the bounce came around this area for me. But Nifty, the way we sold off was quite surprising. I had a strong view that we could take some support at 17,000, the 750 or 17,800 region. But the kind of sell-off that we got, right, it was pretty good. The best entry was over here for Nifty in the morning, and the second best entry was over here when the previous day low and S1 broke. See, this is almost like an evening star right at the pivot, CPR pivot. Okay, this was a very good end, like probably over here 38,000 17,800 put or something was a very good buy in this region. And if that was missed, the second best entry was here when the previous day low and this S1 broke right after this candle, when we started going down, and we exactly took support at this level that we have marked, 17,600. Almost we have almost filled this gap as well. And same as Bank Nifty, even Nifty has given a good recovery, but I felt the Bank Nifty recovery was pretty strong. Let's just check the open interest for Nifty before we see the trade possibilities. See, based on the open interest, we have a lot of call writing, you can just see the level of the amount of call writing compared to put writing. There's a good resistance at 17,800 and a good support at 17,600 and even 17,700. There are a good number of call sellers. See over here, this is the change in OI for today. See the number of the change in OI for call writing, how much call writing has come even at 17,700 and 17,750, and only the put writing has increased only at 17,500. 17,500. Okay, we have one level over here. See, Nifty is a good shot tomorrow, according to me, based on my view, in this region at about 17,800. If we get a bounce until here, probably we can short in this region, according to me. And a trade on the I'm just seeing if there's any kind of trend lines that we can make use of. No, there's no any significant trend line that we can make use of. In case we short at any level, right, probably we'll take a good support at 37,500 based on the open interest. But if this level breaks 37,500, yeah, we could see lower levels of 37,400, but there is a very strong support at 37,500. So if in case we get a gap up and a short trade comes from a higher level, probably 37,500 is where we can book the profit. And say even if we gap down between the CPR and previous day low, there's a chance that we might go hit this pivot point. This is the CPR pivot at this line. We might go hit the CPR pivot and then dip. So this is just my view for Nifty and Banknifty. Today we had a pretty good day. Let's see how things play out tomorrow. So that's it for today, guys. Have a good day. Have a good trading session tomorrow. And thank you for watching this video.